Barcelona, but they've got a lot of work to do in that semi-final on Wednesday. They're 2-0 down against Sevilla. The other one will see Levante take on Athletic Bilbao. Barca, of course, just met Sevilla at the weekend, and they were really good, beating them by 2-0. What's interesting, Jules, is that Barcelona, good at the weekend. Once again, no sign of Antoine Griezmann.
That's right, second game in a row now where he's on the bench. I understand the justification or the explanation from Koeman saying, listen, we played a different formation. We wanted the pace of Dembele up front to make those run in behind, to have that kind of threat, because they knew that Sevilla would play with a high line, and Griezmann is not that type of striker. So he worked for them. So good on them to find the right formula to beat this Sevilla team. Are you a bit worried for Antoine Griezmann this season? Maybe, but they're not always going to play like that, because they're not always going to play against Sevilla and a Highland every week anyway. So I think they will need Griezmann. He will be back in the team at some point. But I guess that increased a bit of the pressure on him having to deliver, because that goal from Dembele, he took it really well. That was really his only chance in the game, and that kind of efficiency we've lacked a bit from Antoine Griezmann this season.
We know Jules is from France, Griezmann from France,
Yeah.
so inevitably he's going to spin it that this is a good tactical decision, nothing to do with Griezmann not being as good as they were hoping him to be. Are we buying what he's selling?
Slightly. Yes, the formation does not match Antoine Griezmann's strength. It certainly matches Dembele's strength, the ability to get him behind. I'm all for that. Okay, I understand. Here's the thing. In the most important game that you have in terms of Barcelona having any sort of chance or any sort of opportunity to hanging on to any title hopes, you did not at any point think that Antoine Griezmann was a solution to your problems. That is a strong statement from Ronald Koeman. Never mind the formation. If indeed this is a critical match for you, and Sevilla was a critical match in La Liga, you don't have what you could consider to be one of your most talented players on the field. Therefore, that tells me, I need to win this game, but he's not good enough to be on the field to help me win this game. That is a powerful, powerful message. And if I'm Antoine Griezmann, I'm sitting there, I'm thinking, yeah, you can say that I've played all these matches. Yeah, you can say that I've participated in this amount of games and so on. But when it counted the most, when you needed the most, when you wanted the points and you had to have the points and you needed a perfect game, I was not part of the mix. If you're a player, what are you supposed to think?
Copa del Rey, of course, Barcelona's best chance of silverware this season, Jules. So you could argue this is a huge game for them. 2-0 down against Sevilla. Yet, according to your logic, there'll be no Antoine Griezmann.
Well, I can't see why they would change what worked so well on Saturday. It would be crazy for Koeman to change that back three if everybody is available. And we know that Pedri got a slight injury, Araujo as well, but I'm not sure he would have started the game anyway because he came on in that second half. But even if you lose Pedri, could you replace him with Riqui Puig and then keep the same formation and certainly the same idea and philosophy and then go again with Messi and Dembele up front? I can't see why they would change that anyway. I'm expecting Lopetegui to find a plan to counter that formation and that tactic, but for Ronald Koeman, you keep the same, which means no Griezmann.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.